만나서 반갑습니다. Today I want to talk about some of the feedback that I got from my YouTube channel that my students sent to me, and then I think one of the things that they want to learn more is about the Korean grammar, when to use a formal versus informal, 존댓말 versus 반말. Unlike English, the Korean have this formal and informal tense, and which is a very important. And then especially if you say informal speech to the older Korean person, they're gonna get seriously offended, right? But then as you learn Korean in the very beginning, it's hard for you to tell which one is formal and informal. As you study this language continuously, and then oh, that's formal, that's informal. But today, I want to show you some very basic, simple listening skills or talking skills, how to make sentence formal or informal, right? And then this is just the part one. So grammar is usually a difficult subject in any language. So let's digest, okay, just for a few minutes and then learn together. First, formal, informal. Informal Korean tense mostly ends with just 다. Formal Korean tense mostly ends with a 요, 어요, 니다, and so on. So let me give you one example here. I eat. 나는 밥을 먹다. Right? So 나는, I, 는 is a particle. 밥 is the meal. 을 is another particle. 먹다. The focus on 먹다. 먹다 is a eat, right? It's a verb, right? So verb tense we're gonna change, right? This is a 먹다, ends with a 다, informal. So 나는 밥을 먹어요. Okay. Now some of you may ask, oh, when to use a 는 or 을? Okay. So this one is actually the second semester of an intro Korean grammar. So in the first semester, in the class, we learn intensively when to use a 는 or 을. Okay. So when you master those articles, now time for you to move one more level up, which is, switching the tense to formal or informal. Right? So 나는 밥을 먹다. 나는 밥을 먹어요. So as you hear the sound, 나는 밥을 먹다. 나는 밥을 먹어요. Oh, it ends with a 요. Okay, he or she's talking formally. 나는 밥을 먹다. Oh, he or she is talking informally, as if talking to the same level of person. When you use a 요, it's obviously talking with a older or person whom you met first time. 자, let's look at the second sentence. I sleep. 나는 자다. And then you want to change to formally. 나는 자요. 나는 가다. 나는 가요. 그는 아프다. 그는 아파요. So one of the rule is take out the 다 and then you put 어요 there. Take out the 다, you just put the 요 here. Take out the 다, you put the 요 here. And then the second part we're going to talk about is then when do you use 요 versus this one is 어요. It's a little bit different. That's a very simple rule, but we're going to talk about this in the next session. Okay? 감사합니다.